Hello, my name's Clem. It rhymes with phlegm, and I'm digging a grave. Well, I'm digging that this is an old-timey western town, and we're gonna go get us some Calico Ghost Town, formerly owned by Knott's Berry Farm, proprietor extraordinaire, Walter Knotts. Or is it not? I'm not sure. Welcome to Calico. They don't allow vehicles in the town, but you certainly can get your walk on. This town was actually built in its first inception back in 1881. Of course, a lot of folks know in the 50s that Walter Knott actually restored the place, and then around 1966 it was donated to San Bernardino County. Easy for me to say. I believe those mines up there and all around us actually produced around $86 million in silver and about $45 million in borax, which is a product that is used in soap. It was definitely a money getter back then. Let's take a walk through the Old West. The Old West. Calico lives again. So does Santa. Santa, what is going on, buddy? High five. High four. Okay. What you got in the pipe, fella? Now's the time on Amos Adventures vlog when you hit the pause button so you can read this entire thing. That is super cool. A diorama of the whole shebang. I'm not quite certain where we are on that map.
About 1,200 people actually live in the town site of Calico. Today, the population is only 9.
And some of the folks even buried up here. This cemetery here actually overlooks the town of Calico. And as you look down the hill here, some of the folks that have been buried here were buried here not too long ago. Some of them workers that came up here, some that actually lived up here back in the day. And as you notice, all these graves are above ground. The soil is super rocky, caliche, and a lot of this other hard rock right here, which is, back in the day, a shovel and a pickaxe, a lot of work. But all throughout here, all kind of folk buried. Overlooking the freeway as it goes by. Out there beyond the salt flat. And the folks that loved Calico now spend the rest of their days right here. Hey there. Y'all want to play some horseshoes? My brother, One-Eyed Edward, over there, he's only got one eye. What the problem is? Well, right down here you can see. Give me your money. People are throwing nickels in. Thought it was a good idea to try and wake him up with one, and then a silver dollar plugged him right in the eye. That ain't right. But anyway, give me some of your green, player.
You're right, through old Calico. As we go around this first curve, notice the two miners have built along the canyon wall. As cool as they appear, they were ideal for the hot summers and cold winters here in Calico. During the boom years, Calico's mining district boasted a population of nearly 5,000 people. Area to the left of the train was known as East Calico. It was the main residential district of the Calico town site. Miners with families didn't want their wives and children exposed to the rough and rowdy Main Street with its 22 saloons and red light district. So they built their homes here. At one time, there were over 80 homes in this area, but time in the desert itself has taken a toll, and all that remains today is that wall outlined in white. As we pause here, take a look at the top of King Mountain, where your engineer is now pointing. This is the entrance to the Silver King Mine, one of the richest and largest mines in the Calico mining district. It produced about $10 million worth of silver in about 11 years. There's about 30 miles of tunnels on 14 different levels inside this mountain, belonging to several different mines. Just below the Silver King, there appears to be just an ordinary pile of dirt. Actually, that's remnants from the Silver King mine itself. Not long ago, that pile of dirt was assayed and found to contain over $6 million in silver. But before you jump out of the train and climb the hill to fill your pockets, I should point out that the cost of processing that silver would be well over $10 million. So if you do your math right, that would put you $4 million in the hole. Well, back to playing the lottery. Left of the engine is one of the original ore crushers. The miners would hitch a mule to to that crossbar and ride that steel ball round and around to crush the ore before it was taken to the processing mill to nearby Daggett. Originally, there were over 300 buildings here in Calico. Twice downtown Calico burned to the ground, and twice rebuilt because of the rich silver and mineral wealth to be found here. This didn't work in Calico during the boom years. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed your trip aboard the Calico and Odessa Railroad. When leaving the train, don't forget your valuables, cameras, purses, and small change. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And be sure to climb aboard for the next visit to Calico Ghost Town.
Now, mining was dangerous business. If you don't believe me, take a look at this sign. Chute number 1. They would drop the ore, the actual rock, from above, come crashing down here to be picked up. And if you didn't stand clear, well, guess you didn't need that hand anyway. Mining is dark, damp, and dangerous. You're entering chute number 2. Stand clear on 4 bells.
Before technology, these little fellows were great help in early mining. When there was any doubt about quality of air in a mine, we'd bring a canary with us. Their lungs are smaller than ours, so we know if they showed any distress, there would be bad air, and we'd scoot right back out of there.
What about when old Floyd done had him too many burritos? How about the air quality then, Papaw? Right here, old schoolhouse as it appeared in 1885 and then restored in 1955. Let's take a look-see. Up on in it. Got George and Abraham posted up on the walls. Some sketching on the blackboard. And just in case you got a cool night, right there, warming it up. Check out those desks. Very cool. Let's go see if we can find Two-Ply Teddy. Not sure if he's in here. Should we? Let's do it. The heat, the cool temps, and downright freezing. The Old West gets cold in the wintertime, and this is the wintertime. There were a couple of ways to warm up, but I'm pretty sure that this was not the first choice. This is the actual house of Two-Ply Teddy, the custodian of Calico. And let's see, what is that, and why is there a hole? Glad you asked. That's for Skittles the cat. He goes in and uses the commode right there. These are all factual facts, folks. Now let's see if 2-ply's in there. 2-ply. Seems he's boarding himself up. Well, that won't stop us. Let's see if we can get a peek through the hole here. Let me know what you see. I can't get up that far. 2-ply? You in there? I don't know what you saw, but it's probably best that we don't open that door. Not only did Calico have over 1,200 people at one point living here, but they only had one tub. You do the math. That's just creepy. One of the more noticeable residents in Old Calico back in the day had been this creatively built Hyena House Hotel. Although this is a recreation of the original structure back in roughly 1881 when the Silver Rush just began, was said to have been an actual 4-story structure built in the overhanging cliff with natural cavities in the rock formation, and they would actually serve as living spaces. The exterior walls were mostly made of staves of barrels. The large quantities of good quantity of cut lumber and all that would get up on in here from the railroad. Let's go take a look and see what's going on in this place. You see that they would use pretty much anything they could get their hands on, as wood was hard to come by. You can see here in this recreation, they've actually got a nice little wooden bench in there, a bed. Down here through the bars, you've got a chair and a table. I'm not quite sure what happened, but that other chair is broken. Maybe some ruffians. Where's the rest of it?
I appreciate that.
If you look just down at about a 45-degree angle from the O in Calico, pitch it over here just a little bit, you can actually see that even up there they were mining. There's a mine, there's another one up there. They're actually all over that hill. See the tailings that have come on down. Hard life in the Old West. One of the other things that they reproduced here in Calico was, or is, the old school. Old school? 1880s schoolhouse. And I'm not quite sure what that thing is in the front with all the holes in it. Could that have been an 1880s version of cornhole? Nearly 127 years ago, the town of Calico was bustling with prospectors searching for its mineral riches. Silver was definitely the king here, and the Calico mining district became one of the richest in the state. Born all the way back in March of 1881, Calico could boast boomtown status, producing over $86 million of silver, $45 million in borax, and with a town population of over 1,200 people, 22 saloons, a red light district, Chinatown, which actually is just over that way, and all kind of folks making all kind of money while the town was booming. Now here we are 127 years later, and Calico has got another type of boom going on. Now thanks to men like Walter Knott, who actually put together this town with its rich history all the way back to the old-timey goodness of buildings like this. And I think the 4 or 5 original buildings that actually still do exist, this one right here, the Lane House actually being one of them. Now thanks to men like that, taking the time to actually put the research in, put the time, the blood, sweat, and the tears, we got Calico still to this day. Well, thanks for joining us on another Aimless Adventures vlog here on YouTube the Tube. You can see by that reflection there, probably even my retinal glands, that the sun is fading here in Calico. So we're going to bid you a fond farewell as the folks are leaving with full bellies, all kind of fixings up into their gullets. We're going to hit the road. Don't forget, check out the old interwebs, Aimless Adventures, all one word, on Instagram and the Facebook. And then check out the shop over there at aimlessadventures.spreadshirt.com. Keep it real. Get out there, open your door, go explore, because every day is an adventure. And check out Calico. This place is pretty cool.
And the cat that lives here. She's great with the pink collar on. She's so sweet. I call her Tinkerbell.
I got nothing to add to that, folks. Gotta go. Bye.